He came out feeling fine. Obviously the third inning, a lot of pitches, and he wasn't able to get through it. And for whatever reason, the last two times, the third inning's kind of been the kryptonite there. So I think it was just he didn't have his put away stuff today, and they had a lot of lefties in the lineup. He got ahead. I thought they reached out and took some knocks the other way, but he wasn't as sharp as he's been. He usually puts them away with swing and miss, but just didn't have the finish to it at the end of the day today. But to answer your question, he came out feeling well in the lower back, the hamstrings, the hips. He was feeling pretty good, so that's a positive sign.
Is your trust in him and kind of the way that maybe some innings have gone, why you would leave him in after the homer?
Yeah, I think I was leaning back to last game a little bit where he struggled, and then in the third and then in the fifth and sixth, he was as sharp as he'd been. And you're right. I've got a ton of trust in you. I'm going to continue to have a ton of trust in him. He's been, good for us all year. He's been great. He's going to be great down the finish. So I do have a lot of trust in him, and I'm not wavering off that one bit.
Start of September, your offense has come and gone in spurts this season. What do you guys have to do to kind of get it all clicking now, given that we are getting the crunch?
Yeah, obviously Weaver coming off the IL did a good job of managing, our lineup, and so just too many innings in there where we just weren't able to get on base or get some hits, too much extended time, until kind of Grisham and Will, pop those homers. So we just got to be from pitch one all the way through, just a little bit, more consistent, squaring up the ball and battling. So one of those deals we just couldn't get going today.
Do you have any probables for the Houston series?
I think Arrieta will probably go on Friday, Musgrove on Saturday, and if everything comes out well and we continue to move the right direction, you're probably looking Patty on Sunday.
Can you discuss the decision to go with Arrieta on Friday, given that that'll be, I think, 7 days down for Musgrove then, and you could have potentially realigned your rotation with the off days you have this weekend to go with Blake Snell again?
Yeah. Basically we were sitting where Arrieta was probably either going to have to go Saturday or Friday. We could have went Musgrove on Friday, but we just prefer giving Joe the extra day rest. I know that he's had some extra rest, but with his workload and everything this year, we're going to go Arrieta on Friday, Musgrove, on Saturday, and then go with Paddock on Sunday.
So you think the extra couple days are important for Snell too, coming off those?
When we kind of looked at it, it also, going forward, they're not going to have a lot of extra days going forward as well. It's going to be on the typical 5. So to be able to get it now and then look, Barron, good health and everything like that, we know it's going to be a pretty good run for these guys. Yes.
Compared to early in the season, the effectiveness has not been there. You've been interrupted by injury. How much of your struggles recently have to do with injuries?
やっぱりあれからフォームを多少変えなきゃいけなくて、で、自分の中では今同じ感じで投げてるんですけれども、やっぱり大きくやっぱり僕の中では変えたので、それを痛くないように、でもそれがやっぱりなんていうのかな、うまくいってないという感じですね。
It's some of the adjustments that you have to make because of the injury. That comes to the mechanics. You have to tweak it a little bit in order for it to not get to where I injured myself. So that's in a way a bit of a drastic change for me. So, it's been a battle for me.
Hi, Yu. There's been some very good signs from the starting pitching staff. How confident do you feel about your ability to finish strong over the final month of the season?
いやもう今日の登板っていうかもうこの2ヶ月ぐらいの、自分が一番全部分かってますし、なんとかしなきゃいけないっていうのは 自分でも分かってますけど、他の先発ピッチャーみんな、すごく頑張ってるので、自分もなんとか、同じようになれるように、努力をし続けるしかないなというふうに思います。
Obviously, you look at today and probably maybe the past 2 months, I haven't been able to, perform the way that I really want to. And, I know where I'm at. I understand where I'm at. But, as obviously, the other starters have been performing very well. And, for me, it's just to try to get back on track and, contribute to the team.
What's the level of concern, or I guess what's the level of confidence that you'll be able to kind of turn this around in the limited time that you guys have left in the middle of this kind of stretch run right now?
As far as my confidence go, obviously it's not that high at this point in time. That said, I'll be going in tomorrow to the stadium on off day, try to get things back on track, work on some stuff. So, bottom line is, you just have to, really get down to it, work on it, and, try to get yourself back on track.
Jeff Sanders?